Your angel is deeply worried about you and has sent this message right now. Because what's about to happen in your life will change everything. Believe, open immediately. My beloved child, my chosen one. If you believe in me, start this video and watch it completely. The message arrives at a precise hour and it is not by chance. It breaks through the noise around you and reaches the quiet part of your heart. It asks you to listen with full attention because what comes next changes everything. Your angel stands close, closer than the air around your lungs. Your angel carries a sacred urgency that cannot be delayed any longer. Your angel has seen the next bend in your road and speaks now to guide your steps. This is the moment marked as 10-0-1 in the hidden ledger of your days. This is the minute when worry becomes warning and warning becomes rescue. This is the minute the old chapter loosens its file page and the new one takes the pen. You have walked with heavy thoughts that tried to make a home in you. You have carried silent battles while smiling for the world. You have stayed strong even when the ground did not feel steady. The unseen realm has watched your nights and counted your tears. The unseen realm has kept the promises your heart forgot to claim. The unseen realm now opens a door that no human hand can close. Archangel Michael says your name is written with light and not with fear. Archangel Michael says the forces that pushed against you are losing ground. Archangel Michael says the shield around you is rising higher and shining brighter. There are plans around you that do not belong to you. There are words spoken in rooms you will never enter. There are hands that try to pull threads from your destiny, but the fabric holds. Your angel is worried because your heart was starting to accept less. Your angel is worried because the noise around you grew louder than your inner voice. Your angel is worried because you almost mistook delay for denial. Now hear what is true about you and your path. You are being escorted out of small spaces and into wide ones. You are being prepared for appointments that carry your real name. You will notice the change first in your mornings. The heaviness that met you at the door will no longer know the code. The breath in your chest will move with a calmer rhythm and a deeper trust. A message is coming through a person who once held back. This time the words will not be wrapped in pride or fear. This time the truth will arrive plain and useful like clean water. Your hands will be asked to release what is no longer alive. Your hands will be asked to hold what is finally ready for you. Your hands will be asked to sign your yes to a life that matches your calling. Do not cling to the idea that comfort and growth live in the same chair. Do not cling to the version of yourself built only for survival. Do not cling to the past labels that cracked under the weight of your becoming. There will be a door and it will look ordinary. It will not wear a crown or shout your name. It will open at your knock and accept your courage as the key. Fear will whisper that you are not ready for this hour. Fear will whisper that you should wait for another sign. Fear will whisper that you do not deserve what is rising, but fear is not your counselor. Your angel asks you to clean your space as if a guest is on the way. Your angel asks you to prepare a list of what you choose to carry forward. Your angel asks you to place gratitude on your table like bread. A healing will begin with one honest conversation. A cycle will end when you say the boundary and mean it. A door will open when you say yes without bargaining with your worth. You will find what was lost in a place that stayed near you all along. You will hear your true name in a statement that sounds like calm fire. You will step into a room and feel every shadow leave the corners. the number 10-0-1 will appear as a stamp of timing. It will remind you that beginnings often look like returns. It will remind you that the clock is a servant of purpose and not its master. You are not late to your own life, and you never were. You are not behind the promise written for you at dawn. You are standing exactly where the next path can find your feet. Archangel Michael says to put away the costume of pleasing and take up the robe of peace. Archangel Michael says your voice is a key for people who think every door is locked. Archangel Michael says your yes will rescue more than yourself. There is a release coming over your finances. The slow leak you could not locate is being sealed. The stream is being redirected toward assignments that multiply good. Opportunities will sound simple when they arrive. They will not demand a show or an altar of exhaustion. They will ask for steady presence and honest work from clean hands. Your body asks to be treated like the instrument it is. Your rest is not a prize you must earn by collapse. Your strength returns when you align with what loves you back. A relationship will either transform or step aside. Love that fears your growth is not love that safeguards your future. Love that honors your calling is love that stays and learns your language. The home around you will feel different soon. There will be a quiet that does not feel empty but safe. There will be laughter in rooms that forgot how to echo joy. You will be trusted with a task that asks for your whole heart. The task will stare back at you like a mirror, honest and kind. The task will be the bridge from what you learned to why you learned it. Your name is being mentioned with favor in conversations you cannot hear. Your name is being lifted by hands that carry no jealousy. Your name is being placed where alignment and timing meet. Do not explain your breakthrough to people who prefer your confusion. Do not step back to make others more comfortable with your light. Do not shrink your progress to match old expectations. Your angel is moving you from reaction to intention. Your angel is moving you from pressure to purpose. Your angel is moving you from scarcity to flow. The pattern that kept repeating is ending in this cycle. The trigger that stole your peace is losing its access code. The memory that held you hostage is loosening its final knot. Dreams will return with pictures that make sense in the morning. Ideas will arrive like good rain that knows where to fall. The spark will move from thought to action without crowning in doubt. You will meet a guide who speaks the same inner language as you. You will meet a friend who protects your growth and not just your comfort. You will meet your own courage and recognize it as family. There is a letter that only you can write. There is a door that only you can open. There is a day that only you can live, and it is approaching fast. Your angel asks you to clear the shelf of old promises that never fed you. Your angel asks you to gather the lessons without the shame. Your angel asks you to commit to joy as a discipline and not an accident. You are not the sum of what was withheld from you. You are not a house for regret or a storage room for blame. You are a living answer to prayers you do not remember praying. When you move, move without apologizing for the volume of your yes. When you speak, speak from the quiet center that never lies to you. Unuse your truth as if your life trusts you because it does. A key is being placed in your hand with the weight of real authority. A gate is swinging open because your time has finally aligned. A path is becoming visible where others only saw a fog. Your angel is deeply invested in your next sunrise. Your angel has mapped your steps away from distraction. Your angel will not abandon you halfway across the bridge. The work you began in tears will be completed in clarity. The seed you watered in the dark will break the soil in daylight. The promise that looked too far will come closer than your fear. What is leaving you now is not your future. What is arriving now knows your real name. What is rising now carries the scent of home. You are permitted to outgrow your history. You are permitted to keep only what strengthens your soul. You are permitted to design a life that matches your assignment. There is a sound in the spirit that calls you forward. There is a peace that follows your obedience like a faithful shadow. There is a provision that walks in when you stop bargaining with doubt. The days ahead will not look like the days behind. The language of your life will shift from survival to stewardship. The rhythm of your heart will choose remembrance over worry. Stand where you are and breathe like someone who belongs. Stand where you are and receive the hour that found you. Stand where you are and accept the help that does not control you. You will carry a calm that confuses chaos. You will carry a clarity that cleans the air around you. You will carry a focus that honors the value of your time. Your angel is not warning you to fear what is coming. Your angel is warning you to prepare for what you asked for. Your angel is warning you to expect doors to open and to walk through them. A sacred appointment waits beyond a small act of obedience. A sacred confirmation waits beyond a simple yes. A sacred relief waits beyond the conversation you have delayed. You will remember this day as the hour the wind changed direction. You will remember this message as the note that steadied your hand. You will remember 10-0-1 as the minute your future turned and faced you. Gather your strength because it will be needed in joy and not in struggle. Gather your vision because it will be used to build and not to fight. Gather your people because the right ones will celebrate your becoming. Your angel seals this message with peace that does not fade at sunset. Your angel seals this message with favor that does not depend on opinion. Your angel seals this message with guidance that does not leave you at the first storm. You are ready even if you feel tender at the edges. You are chosen even if others fail to see it. You are protected even if the road still curves ahead. Walk as if heaven trusts your steps because it does. Speak as if your words plant gardens because they do. Rest as if tomorrow is being prepared by hands that love you. The hour has come for alignment without apology. The hour has come for new work done with a whole heart. The hour has come for the right doors to open and the wrong doors to stay shut. Your angel says the path is lit, the way is made, and the peace is real. Your angel says your name is safe in the mouth of purpose. Your angel says now is your time to move. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Let this next part settle deep inside your calm. Let it travel through the places that once felt unreachable. Let it turn on small lights along corridors that finally lead you home. Your steps are learning a slower wisdom that never wastes motion. Your heart is learning a clearer language that does not require defense. Your future is learning your rhythm so it can keep pace with your courage. There is a sacred order arriving in your day. There is a gentle discipline forming in your hands. There is a faithful strength rebuilding the foundations you stand on. You will notice how noise loses its authority over you. You will notice how clarity arrives without argument. You will notice how guidance repeats itself until you safely receive it. The hour of 10-0-1 becomes an inner bell that rings for alignment. It becomes a soft alarm that calls you back to center. it becomes a daily reminder that your path is guided and not guessed. Your angel sets before you a simple table of next steps. Begin by breathing until your thoughts are honest and steady. Continue by choosing one action that matches your assignment today. Clean one drawer and let your mind mirror the order. Release one resentment and let your chest feel the space. Complete one small promise to yourself and let trust return. Your voice carries authority when it serves peace. Your choices carry power when they honor your values. Your progress carries momentum when it loves the process more than the image. A new partnership will ask for your whole attention. It will not multiply secrecy but multiply light. It will not complicate your path but clear your lane. You will sense the difference between urgency and importance. Urgency pushes without care for purpose. Importance moves at the speed of wisdom and keep your peace intact. Archangel Michael says the shield around you holds firm. Archangel Michael says must place chain breaks under truth. Archangel Michael says your dignity is non-negotiable from this hour forward. Prepare a room for your next season and keep it simple. Place a notebook within reach to honor your ideas. Keep water nearby because clarity travels on hydration like a riverbed. Each morning set an intention that fits inside a sentence. Let that sentence become a small promise you keep with tenderness. End your day by writing one gratitude and one learned lesson. People will feel the steadiness on you before they know its source. Opportunities will knock because steadiness signals readiness. Favor will gather because steadiness makes a trustworthy home. An own pattern will attempt a final performance. It will use familiar timing and familiar voices. It will fail because your boundaries now know their own names. You are free to rest without guilt. You are free to create without seeking permission. You are free to love without abandoning yourself. Do work that lets your soul breathe like open windows. Do work that pays you in both money and meaning. Do work that never requires you to betray your inner compass. You are stepping into rooms that recognize your purpose. You are stepping into projects that stretch you in kind ways. You are stepping into circles that honor the quiet power you bring. Silence becomes your ally when noise tries to bait you. Pauses become your wisdom when pressure tries to rush you. Presence becomes your strategy when chaos tries to distract you. A message will arrive at the right temperature for your heart. It will not demand a performance before it becomes kindness. It will not pretend and call the pretending love. Your angel closes doors that were never yours. Your angel opens doors that could only appear through timing. Your angel stands at thresholds and keeps unhelpful voices outside. No one can cancel what was never scheduled by fear. No one can hold hostage what was never given to control, and no one can dim a light that was not wired to their switch. You choose peace before the conversation starts. You choose self-respect before the invitation arrives. You choose alignment before the calendar fills. Your future self is grateful for the boundaries you honor today. Your future self is grateful for the skills you sharpen in quiet rooms. Your future self is grateful for the courage you practice in small moments. Let your home be a sanctuary and not a storage of stress. Let your table be a place of nourishment and not negotiation. Let your bed be a covenant with rest and not a desk for worry. The next idea will land like a soft bird and stay. Nurture it with simple attention and patient craft. Protect it from cynicism until its wings are strong. Your forgiveness is not a pass for harm. Your forgiveness is a release for your nervous system. Your forgiveness is a door to your own freedom. A calendar reorganization will return hours to you. A single unsubscribe will lower a tide of noise. A new morning walk will teach your breath a kinder pace. Archangel Michael says your name is safe in this season. Archangel Michael says your path is guarded like a corridor of light. Archangel Michael says your progress is sealed against sabotage. You do not need to win endless debates to validate truth. You do not need to rehearse your pain to prove it was real. You do not need to broadcast your growth for it to be lasting. Your angel loves how you still believed while tired. Your angel honors how you still gave while healing. Your angel celebrates how you still chose integrity when tempted by shortcuts. Let your relationship with time become friendly again. Slow ovens cook deeper nourishment than microwaves. Steady practice builds masteries that rush can never hold. You are being repositioned where your gifts matter most. Conversations will align around your expertise and heart. Rooms will open because you carry answers born from lived wisdom. Your finances begin to reflect your clarity. You separate needs from impulses with ease. You direct resources toward foundations that compound peace. Choose mentors who live what they teach when no one wants. Choose friends who celebrate your boundaries as good news. Choose partners who care for your soft places with strength. A letter from your past will arrive lighter than before. You will read it without the ache that once lived in every line. You will bless it for the lessons and let it return to the shelf. Your creativity asks for invitations without perfection. Your courage asks for experiments without drama. Your heart asks for companionship without performance. There is a hill you climb now with calm legs. There is a view at the top that explains the valley. There is a breeze there with the scent of a beginning. Build a daily altar of actions that fit your real life. Drink water when you feel confusion stack. Step outside when screens steal the edges of your attention. Speak to yourself like someone you love. Speak to your future like someone who plans to arrive. Speak to your body like a friend who came to stay. This is a season of refined yes and confident no. This is a season of open hands and guarded gates. This is a season of room made for what truly belongs. Your angel places a quiet boldness in your chest. It fills rooms without shouting. It changes outcomes without force. You will not compete where you do not belong. You will not contort to fit small frames. You will not accept roles that require the burial of your joy. Your work glows with sincerity and skill. Your presence steadies teams that once lived on panic. Your insight saves time because it sees the rue. Let your digital spaces match your inner peace. Curate the inputs that shape your mood. Protect your mornings from random agendas. The road ahead offers fewer detours because your yes is simple. The road ahead offers kinder companions because your energy is clean. The road ahead offers clearer milestones because your priorities are honest. Celebrate small completions like quiet fireworks. A completed task repairs trust with yourself. A kept promise teaches your nervous system the shape of safety. Your angel rewrites the story you tell about hard days. They become training and not punishment. They become memory and not identity. A trip appears that reorients your thoughts. Nature will speak in colors and horizons. Silence will reveal ideas that waited behind the noise. A mentor appears and recognizes your readiness. They share what took years to learn with a generous heart, they guide without ownership and correct without shame. Archangel Michael says your courage is contagion. Archangel Michael says your boundaries teach by example. Archangel Michael says your presence now changes atmospheres for good. You will be surprised by how easily certain burdens slide off. You will be surprised by how naturally joy fits now. You will be surprised by how often peace visits your afternoons. Your inner child receives patience instead of pressure. Your present self receives focus instead of fear. Your future self receives inheritance instead of exhaustion. A door that once terrified you will open like a warm invitation. You will walk through with steady steps and clear eyes. You will feel the air change because alignment has its own weather. Your angel teaches you to bless transitions with order. You keep what serves, you thank what taught, you release what drained, you create room for the new without staging a war with the old. The right people find you because they recognize integrity. The right projects choose you because they recognize mastery. The right moments meet you because timing respects preparation. Let your technology support your purpose and not steal it. Set healthy limits like gentle fences. Return to human connection where depth lives. You will experience reconciliations that preserve dignity. You will experience endings that protect destiny. You will experience beginnings that respect history. Your night routine becomes a landing strip for sleep. Screens step back so silence can step forward. Gratitude turns down the lights on worry and signals rest. You begin to like who you are when no one is looking. You begin to trust how you decide when no one is advising. You begin to enjoy your own company like a favorite place. An idea for service grows into a meaningful contribution. You design it with simplicity and impact. You measure it by lives helped and not only by metrics. Your angel advocates for you in rooms of decision. Your name travels with a fragrance of reliability. Your presence is requested because you stabilize outcomes. A gentle wealth gathers around your life. It lives in money, time, health, and relationships. It expresses itself as freedom to choose what really matters. Your calendar learns to breathe. White space protects your creativity like quiet soil. Essential commitments receive your full sunlight and grow strong. The way you speak to challenges becomes solution-focused. The way you speak to opportunities becomes humble and bold. The way you speak to yourself becomes nurturing and true. You no longer ask fear to guide your route. You no longer let hurry design your day. You no longer let shame hold the pen. This is how turning points look from the inside. They feel like gentle certainty rather than loud fireworks. They feel like returning home rather than running away. Your angel confirms that you are not missing your moment. Your angel confirms that promises ripen on schedules wiser than impatience. Your angel confirms that preparation meets appointment at 10-0-1 and beyond. You will build what you once thought you needed permission to attempt. You will rest in ways you once thought you had to earn by struggle. You will love with a steadiness you once thought impossible for you. Let your morning start with 2 breaths for peace. Let your afternoons hold a pause for perspective. Let your evenings honor completion without criticism. You will look back and see a trail of quiet miracles. You will look around and feel surrounded by right-fit people. You will look ahead and feel excitement without anxiety. Your angel guards the gates of your heart from theft. Your angel guards the windows of your mind from fog. Your angel guards the doors of your path from confusion. Your life becomes a testimony of patient courage. Your work becomes a field of consistent harvest. Your days become a rhythm that respects both effort and ease. You rise tomorrow with a focus that feels like sunrise. You move with a grace that feels like fresh air. You choose with a wisdom that feels like your truest self returning. The season of scattered energy closes with a soft click. The season of guided action opens like a new page. The season of sustained peace settles over you like a warm, steady light. Your angel smiles because your posture matches your promise. Your angel rests because you finally believe you are held. Your angel walks beside you because the path is bright and ready. Let this continuation wrap around your day like a gentle promise. Let it steady the places that still tremble from old echoes. Let it remind your mind that peace is not a visitor but a resident. Your angel underlines the word consistency on your calendar. Consistency becomes the quiet engine that carries you past doubt. Consistency turns small faithful actions into outcomes with weight. You will feel a new respect for your own time. You will protect it from casual emergencies that are not your assignment. You will invest it where meaning gathers and multiplies. A message arrives through a person you once overlooked. Their words carry a clarity that opens a window in your thinking. You will feel fresh air move through rooms that forgot how to breathe. The 10-0-1 sign will appear when you are about to settle. It will nudge you toward the option that honors your growth. It will mark the path that leads away from imitation and into origin. Your angel asks you to ground your mornings in simple rituals. Drink water, greet silence, write one intention that fits in your palm. Begin before perfection has time to rearrange your courage. Archangel Michael says your standard is rising without hostility. Archangel Michael says boundaries are doors that teach honor. Archangel Michael says you can be kind without abandoning your truth. Your body begins to trust you again. You feed it rhythms instead of chaos. You listen to its whispers so it does not need to shout. Old stories will try to reintroduce themselves as facts. You will notice how they rely on fear to borrow authority. You will let truth answer and let the stories go back to sleep. A gentle wealth gathers wherever you practice integrity. It looks like restful sleep, honest work, and wise choices. It feels like options that do not require self-betrayal. Your angel points to the desk where your next chapter is drafted. Write without explaining your right to create, edit with kindness and deliver with steadiness. Collaboration will replace competition in rooms that matter. You will recognize your allies by the relief you feel near them. You will recognize your teachers by the way they protect your dignity while stretching your capacity. You will notice how peace increases your accuracy. You will notice how clarity shortens your meeting. You will notice how alignment turns effort into effectiveness. The door of apology opens for a relationship that can be redeemed. Both hearts choose humility over performance. Both hands choose repair over revisionist memory. A different door closes without noise. You bless it for what it taught and do not chase its shadow. You walk forward with both hands available for the new. Your angel will reorganize your commitments by purpose. Assignments that match your core move to the front. Tasks that drain without return are released with finality. You become easy to read because your life matches your words. You become trustworthy because your actions keep their appointments. You become calm because you no longer carry what is not yours. A meaningful opportunity will appear without drama. It will ask for your skill, your heart, and your schedule. You will say yes because it honors your direction and your peace. Let your home support your growth in practical ways. A clear desk invites focus like a porch invites delight. A tidy room becomes proof that order can be friendly. Your creativity wants daily oxygen. Short sessions stack into substantial progress. You end each session with a simple plan for tomorrow's first 5 minutes. Archangel Michael says comparison is a thief with soft shoes. Archangel Michael says gratitude locks your windows against that intruder. Archangel Michael says your assignment carries a shape only you can fill. You release the need to narrate every step to those who cannot see. You release the need to convince people who prefer confusion. You release the need to delay until every voice agrees. Your finances learn a new kindness. Budgets become permission slips for priorities, not cages for joy. Saving becomes a love letter to your future steadiness. You will feel the difference between striving and devotion. Striving presses for approval and exhausts the soul. Devotion builds with care and leaves room for breath. Your angel encourages sacred pauses between stimulus and choice. In that pause, your wisdom stands up and introduces itself. In that pause, your peace chooses the steering wheel. You create a healthy relationship with technology. Notifications lose their power to command your nervous system. Deep work gains the quiet it needs to deliver its best. An unexpected kindness returns to you with interest. It arrives on a day that tried to bend you into worry. It reminds you that goodness keeps its own books. Let your speech be precise without sharpness. Let your agreements be few and faithfully honored. Let your silence carry the dignity of discernment. A door labeled deferred dream receives a new key. You unlock it with patience, skill, and a plan that respects reality. You walk through with a team that celebrates building over boasting. Your angel places courage in your calendar as actual time blocks. You schedule the work and the rest with equal seriousness. You live like someone who intends to arrive whole. Mentors appear as proof that excellence can be humble. They share maps without charging you your identity at the door. They correct with clarity and release you without strings. Your evenings become a landing strip for peace. Screens dim so your thoughts can soften their edges. You hand your day to rest and receive the next with steadier hands. You no longer apologize for the light you carry. You no longer shrink to fit the memory of rooms you have outgrown. You no longer decorate cages that were never home. A reunion happens inside you first. Your strength and softness choose friendship over rivalry. Your mind and heart agree on direction and pace. Your angel affirms that slow and steady is not a delay. It is the scaffolding that keeps your growth safe and sustainable. It is the cadence that lets wisdom keep up with success. A seat of service becomes a shelter for many. You build it with transparency and practical compassion. You measure its success by changed lives and quiet relief. You learn the art of saying no without a sermon. You learn the power of saying yes without a contract with exhaustion. You learn the peace of saying later without guilt. The next call you receive will hold a green light. You will recognize it by the absence of confusion in your chest. You will answer with clarity and set terms that protect your mission. Your angel arrays protection around travel and transitions. Delays turn into small rescues you only understand later. Right place, right time becomes the story behind the story. Honor the libraries inside your experience. Lessons become tools you can reach in the dark. Wisdom becomes a lamp that never argues and never lies. You are learning to celebrate progress without demanding perfection. You are learning to rest at completion without expanding the goalpost. You are learning to receive praise without outsourcing your identity. A quiet celebration meets you where you stand today. It says you are doing better than you think. It says keep going because results follow faithful rhythms. Your angel confirms that 10-0-1 is now the emblem of alignment. When you see it, breathe, align, and choose from truth. When you see it, remember that help is nearer than doubt. The circle around you refines to those who honor your becoming. Conversations deepen, laughter returns, and trust grows roots. Plans are made that respect energy, purpose, and pace. Let nature be your tutor when noise grows bold. Sky teaches perspective and trees model steady growth. Water shows movement that does not forget rest. You will navigate complexity with simple principles. Tell the truth, keep your word, guard your peace, choose what builds, release what breaks, repeat with grace. Your angel loves the way you kept showing up. Your angel honors the courage beneath your quiet. Your angel marks this season as the upgrade that sticks. A final knot from the past loosens without ceremony. You feel the tug stop and the weight fall away. You take one step forward and the ground holds like a promise kept. From here, your life reads clearer line by line. Purpose punctuates your schedule with steady commas, not frantic exclamation marks. Peace edits the rest with a wise, gentle hand. Continue in this light with confidence. Continue in this pace with care for your whole self. Continue in this calling knowing your steps are seen, guarded, and guided. Let this new layer of guidance find the places that still feel unfinished. Let it fold over the edges of your day like a calm blanket. Let it teach your heart that steadiness can be strong and soft at the same time. Your angel highlights the quiet power of sequence. First presence, then purpose, then plans. When sequence is honored, effort becomes graceful and results arrive on time. You will practice a gentler form of excellence. It refuses drama and chooses depth. It rejects panic and chooses patience that still delivers. A conversation will serve as a hinge for the week. It will change the direction of a long-standing storyline. It will do so without arguments, only with clarity spoken from peace. You will sense the relief of being fully aligned. Your choices will match your convictions without friction. Your schedule will reflect your values with honest borders. Archangel Michael says you are allowed to be simple and powerful. Archangel Michael says you are permitted to be quiet and unmistakable. Archangel Michael says you can be gentle without ever being small. Your angel points to 3 anchors for the coming days. Anchor your morning in a single intention you can complete. Anchor your afternoon in one protected hour of deep work and one pause for breath. Anchor your evening in a ritual that tells your body the day is safe to close. Warm light, slower speech, kinder stories. Let rest arrive like a trusted friend rather than a stolen luxury. You will feel a rise in confidence that does not need applause. It will hold you steady when opinions wander. it will make you easy to trust because you are not performing. An invitation appears that respects your boundaries. It asks for contribution. Not sacrifice of self, it offers partnership, not ownership of your time or identity. Your creative work wants a room with a door that closes. Give it time blocks that can breathe, give it beginnings that do not fear imperfect first drafts. A letter from the past returns with new meaning. This time you read it with healed eyes, the edges that once cut now teach with softness. Your angel reminds you that maintenance is holy. Sweeping floors can be prayer when done with gratitude, bouncy accounts can be peacekeeping when done with intention. You will notice how small completions stabilize big transitions. A clear ninmox, a paid bill of fold insured, each one whispers to your nervous system that life is under kind management. Choose the company of people who are kind to your growth. They will celebrate your boundaries because they honor their own, they will correct you without shaming because they care about your becoming. The 10-0-1 sign will greet you when you need to pivot. It will remind you that a timely turn is wiser than a stubborn straight line, it will keep you from spending courage on roads no longer meant for you. Your words will begin to carry the fragrance of resolution. They will close loops that once tangled your energy, they will open doors that match your preparation. A staircase appears where you once saw only a wall. Each step is the size of a faithful habit, each landing is a checkpoint for gratitude and recalibration. You will sense where your presence multiplies value. You will sense where your presence only fills space, you will choose rooms that honor the first and release the second. Your angel escorts out the last traces of false urgency. Projects return to their rightful pace. People learn to bring you requests with respect for your time and focus. Let music assist your transitions. One song for beginning, one for day of work, one for glow in the day. Ritual becomes a rhythm your mind can trust. A threshold moment arrives disguised as an ordinary Tuesday. You step through because you are practiced in obedience to peace. You recognize it because panic is absent and purpose is present. Archangel Michael says dignity is your uniform in every season. Archangel Michael says patience is your engine, not your excuse. Archangel Michael says courage is your signature, not your stunt. Your finances align with the narrative of stewardship. Spending turns into storytelling about what you value. Saving turns into strategy for impact rather than a shrine to fear. You will bless the mentors who handed you tools without chains. You will bless the critics who pushed you to refine without hardening. You will bless yourself for staying teachable when your victories grew louder. A new collaboration introduces you to unfamiliar excellence. You learn quietly, contribute thoughtfully, and grow responsibly. You leave the room better than you found it and return invited. Your angel assigns you to protect your mornings like a rare resource. No screen writes your mood before your spirit does, no aside noise sets your agenda before wisdom does. The version of you that hustled for worth retires with honor. The version of you that builds from worth takes the lead. The difference shows in how you breathe when nobody's watching. A boundary requires reinforcement, not apology. You restate it kindly and consistently. People who love you learn to love your limits because they love your life. The next idea that visits will arrive with a timeline. Respect the timeline the way a gardener respects seasons. Move when it says plant. Wait when it says root. Act when it says harvest. Your angel invites you to practice invisible integrity. Keep promises that only you will notice. Return carts, answer messages with care. Leave spaces better than you entered. You will rediscover hobbies that feel like honest joy. They will refuel parts of you that productivity cannot touch. They will remind you that a full life includes play. A friendship deepens through mutual truth-telling. You exchange assumptions for curiosity. You trade performance for presence and find safety there. You will recognize the difference between chemistry and compatibility. Chemistry excites, compatibility sustains. You choose the one that can hold a home. Let food become a love language to your body. Choose meals that keep your mind clear and your heart calm. Honor hunger and fullness like conversations with wisdom. Your angel frames detours as guided redirections. Missed trains lead to timely meetings. Closed doors lead to hallways you never knew existed. You will stop borrowing tomorrow's shadows. You will spend today's light with intention. You will find that progress accelerates when fear is not behind the wheel. An elder sentence will become a compass line. It will be short enough to memorize and strong enough to steer. You will repeat it when the wind changes and keep course. Archangel Michael says to bring your whole self to the table. Hide nothing that is needed for the work and for the witness. Carry nothing that pretends for approval and steals your breath. Your wardrobe of habits gets tailored to this season. Overbusy is outgrown. Overthinking is simplified. Underresting is corrected by sacred sleep you schedule like a meeting. You will notice how curiosity cures cynicism. You will ask better questions of your date and get better answers. You will discover delight hiding inside ordinary moments. A project you feared begins to flow. You broke it into humane parts and started with kindness. Momentum join you because invitation works better than intimidation. Your angel loves your new respect for pace. You stop sprinting a marathon and start running wise. You finish stronger because you run with breath. Not bravado. The right teacher appears in the shape of a book, a call, or a line overheard. You receive it with humility and move without delay. You confirm it by the peace it leaves, not the noise it makes. You will find a room that makes you forget to perform. You will find a table where silence is not punished. You will find a circle where celebration does not require shrinking. Your digital life is pruned like a good tree. Dead branches of distraction fall away. You fruit of focus ripens on schedules you can trust. You will not outsource your discernment to the crowd. You will not confuse visibility with value. You will not trade long-term integrity for short-term applause. Your angel invites a practice of gentle review each week. Forward what needed help, what to carry forward. No shaming, only stewardship and adjustments. An apology you owe derives on your own tongue. You offer it cleanly with no defense attached. You discover that humility restores more than image, it restores oxygen. Your home becomes a sanctuary for becoming. Corners host candles and books that tell better stories. Tables hold plans that respect bodies and relationships. Archangel Michael says your peace is portable. Carry it into rooms still learning their own gravity. Let it set the tone the way dawn sets the day's first color. Work meets you like a vocation rather than a verdict. Tasks feel meaningful because they serve a clear why. Even the small chores glow when the motive is love. A practice of gratitude changes your posture. You stand taller without arrogance, you move slower without laziness. Your angel points to the power of subtraction. Remove one commitment that steals more than it gives, remove one belief that keeps you from receiving what is already yours. You will taste the sweetness of alignment in your relationships. Conversations become honest without being heavy, affection becomes generous without bargaining. A letter of release waits for your signature. You sign it with respect for history and hope for tomorrow. You let the door close and it closes kindly. You learn to speak about your needs without apology. You learn to hear no without losing your center. You learn to give yes without losing your margins. Your calendar becomes a canvas, not a cage. White space protects the art of your life, color blocks hold commitments that matter. Your angel stands at the edges of your day like a lighthouse. Light sweeps the waters and you steer with steady hands. Storms appear smaller when bearings are clear. A holy confidence takes root in ordinary routines. It grows through kept promises and clean motives. It flowers in outcomes that bless more than just yourself. Archangel Michael says the new chapter has already begun. Pages turn with the sound of quiet obedience. Ink flows with the certainty of purpose trusted over time. From here, progress will feel like a faithful tide. It will come in gentle waves and leave the shore better. It will return again and again until the coastline of your life is reshaped by peace. Your angel smiles because you are living from the center now. Your steps ring true against the floor of your days. Your future answers back with the echo of welcome. Let this passage move like a small river through your day. Let it rinse the corners where fatigue still hides. Let it leave behind the kind of clarity that lingers without noise. Your angel affirms that patience is not passivity. It is focused waiting with your tools in hand. It is steady presence that refuses to bargain with fear. You will master the art of simple priorities. One vital task receives your full sunlight, everything else stands in respectful shade until called forward. The 10-0-1 sign returns at the exact second you need courage. It appears as a digital clock, a receipt, or a street number. It whispers that alignment has arrived and your yes is safe. You begin to hear your inner compass with greater fidelity. Signals that once felt faint now sound like bells. You move with less second-guessing and more grounded trust. Our Archangel Michael says your boundaries are becoming beautiful. They are gates that let love in and keep harm out. They are the lines that make a life worth living within. You honor your body like a trusted companion. You feed it what helps your mind stay clear. You let it rest before it begs and stretch before it stiffens. Old habits dissolve because a truer story is now in charge. You do not argue with the past, you simply outgrow it. You do not punish yourself for learning. You bless the lessons and proceed. Your angel hands you a small practice for hard moments. Pause, breathe twice. Name what matters, then act as if what matters is actually true. You will experience success that doesn't drag panic behind it. It will fit your nervous system like a tailored jacket. It will expand you without ripping the seams of your peace. Conversations become cleaner because your motives are clean. Projects become smoother because your planning is honest. Decisions become quicker because your values are visible. A quiet competence radiates through the work of your hands. It shows up as reliability when others wobble. It shows up as grace when circumstances turn. Your angel closes the chapter of proving. You are finished auditioning for rooms that don't fit your calling. You are finished shrinking to make comfort for other people's fear. You will steward resources with the precision of kindness. Every currency, time, money, attention will serve purpose. Every choice will read like a sentence in the book of your integrity. Archangel Michael says comparison has no jurisdiction here. Your path is specific, your timing is deliberate. Your gifts are sufficient. Stand where you are planted and let depth do its work. You cultivate friendships that keep promises when applause fades. They celebrate your wins without possession. They sit with your losses without performance. Joy visits you without needing a reason. You make room for it the way you set a table for guests. It eats with you and leaves leftovers for tomorrow. Your angel highlights repair as a sacred craft. When harm is named, humility steps forward. When apology is given, dignity is restored for everyone. You outgrow the schedule that runs on caffeine and crisis. You adopt the schedule that runs on clarity and care. The difference is visible in your calm and audible in your voice. Gratitude evolves from a list into a lens. You see opportunity inside responsibility. You see beauty standing beside the ordinary. A new door swings on hinges you built in secret. Hours of practice turn into moments of ease. White preparation becomes public competence without the edrix. Your angel directs you to protect your creative focus. Silence becomes a collaborator, not an absence. Boundaries become scaffolding, not walls. You invest in rest like it pays interest because it does. Sleep returns with deeper rivers. Mornings greet you with light that lands softly on your plans. Archangel Michael says your voice is a shelter. When you speak, people feel rooms become safer. When you write, wandering minds find paths. Momentum gathers on the days you keep your small promises. You build confidence brick by brick until it looks like a home. You live at home without apologizing for the view. Your angel underlines the strength of simple food and sunlight. Walks recalibrate your inner weather. Water teaches your thoughts to move instead of stagnate. Opportunities arrive that do not require you to abandon yourself. There's bet your capacity and reward your clarity. They grow with you instead of consuming you. You will practice generosity with intelligence. Giving flows from overflow, not exhaustion. Service becomes sustainable because you include yourself in the circle of care. A letter finds you at the right hour and ends a long uncertainty. It closes a loop that stole energy in the background. It frees bandwidth for what truly matters. Your angel helps you finish with the same grace you begin. Endings are curated, not chaotic. Concessions are anew, not right. You become a better friend to your own future. You stock your days with small kindnesses that tomorrow will thank. You plan decisions that bloom into auctions. A healthy pride returns to your posture. It is not arrogance. It is accuracy about your effort. It is not noise. It is the quiet strength of a well-tended life. Archangel Michael says your discernment is sharpening. You feel the difference between shiny and solid. You choose solid even when shiny shouts louder. Your angel marks your door with peace that lingers. Guests feel it when they enter and breathe differently. You feel it when you wake and decide differently. You organize your world so your best self has less friction. Keys have a home. Boats have a notebook. Plans have a time. Order becomes hospitality for your own excellence. Courage adopts a kinder tone in your inner dialogue. It coaches without cruelty and challenges without contempt. You learn to celebrate quiet wins as if they were headlines. A boundary kept is a victory. A promise honored is a festival for your nervous system. Your angel affirms that the right pace is the safe pace. Sustainable beats spectacular when the goal is a life. A line beats accelerated when the goal is legacy. Hope becomes a practice discipline. You collect evidence of progress and keep it close. You train your eyes to find the next right step when fog returns. Your work stops imitating other people's paths. It grows roots in your story and fruit in your community. It tastes like you because you finally let it. A threshold appears and you do not freeze. Your preparation walks through first and invites you along. Fear shows up late and discovers the door already closed. Your angel signals that support is closer than it seems. Mentors, tools, and timely words gather like a constellation. You navigate by those stars without worshipping them. You retire the costume that kept you safe in smaller rooms. You keep the wisdom it taught and return the mask to storage. From here, authenticity is your strategy and your shield. A rhythm of review keeps you honest and encouraged. What have been, what are to you, what are lean? You honor data and intuition like two good friends. Archangel Michael says the chapter ahead requires less armor. You will move with flexibility and focus strength. You will lead with listening and land with clarity. Your angel rests a hand on the page and smiles. You have learned to hear guidance in ordinary minutes. You have learned to partner with peace in practical ways. From here, your days will read like proof that alignment works. From here, your steps will feel like an answer given on time. From here, the 10-0-1 signal will mean, proceed. The way is clear.